everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Monday morning, and I told you guys on Monday mornings I was either going to do a Got a Minute or tell you wonderful tips that I've learned from other subscribers. So let me get started and tell you 6 good ones. Please wait for number 6 because I thought this one was one that many of you would want to know about, and I'll explain why when I get to that tip. Number 1. I love that this person put this: extremes in anything never create positivity. Overspending or being over frugal. So being extreme. And I really felt that that was really good because I noticed this society seems to be extreme in things, whether it comes to dieting, minimalism, budgeting. It seems you go on one end or the other end. So I agree with that. That's number 1. Number 2, and I thought this was really good, basically, don't be afraid to educate yourself in investments and ask a lot of questions. Basically, time is money. And I notice that some people are scared to learn about investments. So it's good to learn about this, and you can take as much time and ask as many questions as you want and really do your research because it's worth getting to know about it. That's number 2. Number 3, if you budget $50 or $100 for groceries in a week, who says you have to spend all of that? Maybe you don't need to, and if so, you can use that money for something else or save that money. Number 4, and this is from my dear friend Teresa, and I may be doing a video with her so she could show us some of the things. Right now, she's really learning to repurpose and reuse many items, and she says she's saving money doing this. And like I said, I'm going to have her show me some of the things that she is reusing and repurposing so that to see how we might be able to utilize it in our own life. Number 5, and I thought this was good. I know on all these frugal channels, it seems like almost everyone thinks buying a used car is the way to go. And I understand that, and many people think buying a gently used car is really good. But this particular person said, don't buy a secondhand car until a mechanic looks it over and you get to know the ins and outs of that car. I thought that was good. Now, this is the one that I've been waiting to tell you about. It's about your homeowners and car life insurance. And I want to read to you what, and I hope she doesn't mind, North Carolina welder woman wrote on here because I thought this was really good and it wasn't something I could write out. She wrote, last week I had a competing insurance company quote me on homeowners insurance. I gave the agent a copy of my current policies and I wanted them to calculate the same exact coverage I'm getting. She wanted to make sure that she was not paying less, but yes, getting less, if that makes sense. So she wanted to basically compare apples to apples. A few days later, I made an appointment to meet him at his office to go over everything. I saved a whopping $933 on annual premiums for the exact identical coverage with a national firm with a higher customer service rating than our current insurance provider. Now, what I asked was, well, did you have to cancel? How did that go? And I was kind of nervous about that, and I'll get to why I said this. She said, my new agent took care of canceling everything with my old policies. I only had to sign a form for him to do so. Then he faxed everything to the old company. New coverage was scheduled to start at 12:01 on a certain date, and the old coverage ended at 12 a.m. on the same date. So there were not any issues. It was all smooth and easy. The reason I'm mentioning this, and I'm guilty of this, a lot of times I just go and I pay my bills, and I don't always call in to try to get the best deals. Here I am, Money Mom. Because if I'm happy with what it is, it's like my dad always said, if it isn't broken, don't fix it. Well, sometimes we should do our research. And it's part of the reason why is I thought it would be a hassle to change. Well, according to North Carolina welder woman, guess what? She said they take care of everything for you, so they take that stress out. I thought I would read this one because I really thought this might benefit some of you to know that if you wanted to know if you could get a better deal on car, homeowners, life insurance, any of that, the people that you're talking to, they can quote you to see what you're paying for, and you might be able to get a better deal somewhere else, and they may be able to cancel your coverage with that other company so you don't have to talk to the other company to cancel with them. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you these 6 wonderful tips. As always, I love to hear your money saving tips. We can all learn from each other. This is Money Mom signing off, and I'll see you tonight. Love you. Bye.